Good morning and welcome to today's video from Yoker Evangelical Church. Today's the 14th of August, Friday, and I want to take a look this morning at Romans chapter 4 because of the encouragement that it is to the Christian. It's a chapter that encourages us to remember our righteousness. It points to the example of Abraham to do that, and it reminds us of how he was righteous before God. Now, it's a big word, and it's a word we often don't use very often. Righteousness simply means that we have a right standing before God, that we are justified before Him, to use another big Bible word. But they both just mean that we are in right legal standing with Him, that we have been brought back to Him. And Paul wants his readers to know this as a truth. As they read his letter, Paul is aware that people might be struggling with doubts, they might be feeling pressure to do certain things in order to get closer to God. And he wants to encourage them that they are righteous, they are justified before God. He wants them to know that with certainty. And how he does that, we're going to look at his final verse, verse 25, and how he points his readers to Jesus to do that. Paul writes, "He was delivered over to death for our sins and was raised to life for our justification." As we're processing those words, I want you to remember a story. If you've been doing our Bible reading, it's a story that we read a couple of months ago. You find it in Luke chapter 4, and it's about two of Jesus' followers who are walking down a dusty road to a place called Emmaus. And they saw just a few days before Jesus being killed. But that day there have been some rumours going around that some woman went to the tomb and that his body wasn't there. And Jesus' followers, as they are walking down the road, are aware of the implications of both of these. They understand that if Jesus really is dead, if he is gone, then they have no hope. If Jesus really is dead, then they have no hope. But if Jesus is alive, then they know that they have security. They can have hope forevermore. And so the fact that they need to rest their security on is Jesus alive or not? And like in so many films, there is this moment where the hero seems to be dead, and all his friends understand, if he's dead, we're done for, we're toast. But if the hero somehow survived, if the hero is able to come back to life, then everything's going to be okay. We see the reality of that in Jesus. He appears to his followers on this road to Emmaus, and he shows them that yes, he is alive. It is this reality that Paul then rests his justification on. The resurrection, the fact that Jesus did not stay dead but was raised to life. There is a certain hope that comes from Jesus being alive. It is like a receipt that God gives his people to say, you are secure because of this. Because of the resurrection, you can have comfort. Verse 25 is a comfort to us. It's a reminder. In moments where we are tempted to doubt God, we can come to verse 25, we can read it to ourselves and be assured of that. He was delivered over to death for our sins and was raised to life for our justification. It's a comfort and a reminder that Jesus is alive. Because Jesus is alive, the work is done. Because Jesus is alive, we have security. Because Jesus is alive, our hope is secure. Justification and righteousness are not far away. They are ours because Jesus is alive. And so to our doubts, insecurities and fears, all things that would have been present in the church at Rome and will be present among us, here is Paul's antidote. He points to the resurrection. He says, know that Jesus is alive, and know that because of that, you are justified. Remember that church is back on this Sunday. If you can't be with us in person, then we look forward to you watching the video wherever you found this video. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.